Can't lie, man. This may be the first episode that I don't even know how to start. I don't even know. I don't know how to start. You do alright?
I'm okay.
Alright.
I'll try.
All right now. So obviously, like you guys can talk from the title, like the premise of this episode. We're just going to be completely honest. This episode is probably going to be zero bands. Like, it's a completely serious episode, a very serious topic. So just like total disclaimer why we're recording. We're going to get into all of that and talk about it later. But let's introduce ourselves first. My name is KP,
My name is Uzor of I Get This For You.
born on Core Market Day. I help you to do it. Born on Core Market Day, where the vibe never stop and the vibe never ends. There's one more line of it. I can't remember.
That is it.
All right, so to get into the episode, as you can see, I'm wearing all black, and the reason why I am wearing black is because a couple of days ago we got word that a friend of ours passed away, and but today is the day we're recording, and today is the day that we found out that it's actually legit. So I'm not going to talk about how it happened, but yeah, like we found out, and it's been a very weird couple of days, like let's say weird week generally, and we said we wanted to just make an episode to kind of honor him and talk about him a bit and talk about like grief as a concept because one, this is somebody who was a huge like fan of the pod. He always commented on our reels, always like commented on YouTube. This is like he was our guy, and as you can tell, Uzo is like hasn't said anything yet, but obviously you hear from him. But this episode is just for us to kind of like talk about, how grief works essentially. Like it's a very new concept to the both of us because one thing that we related on when we found out is that we've never actually lost somebody that was close to us before. So it's been a very weird couple of days, like I said. Like we've been trying to figure out like how do you move on? Like how do you act like like we still had to go to work, we still had to like post we still had to be functional adults, and we realized that I I personally just realized that, bro, adulting is weird. Like we obviously talk about like different layers of adulting, dating, relationships, friendships, but I don't think people necessarily talk about like the concept of losing someone close to you as an adult and just how weird of a concept it is. So, like I said, I hope you guys find this episode relatable. Yeah, grief just generally just hits you harder like as an adult, and it's just like a very weird concept. So, like, I'm just going to ask you personally, like, how have you been? Like, obviously, we're talking to our G citizens, but like, since you found out, like, how?
I'm gonna do it. Keep it. All right, guys. Sorry for the breaking transmission. Yeah, it's very overwhelming. Let me just put it that way. It's emotions are just everywhere. Your head is just everywhere. It's like what could have been. Oh, I saw this guy here. Oh, we said this, we said that. Initially, when the news came, I was holding on to, I was clinging on to anything just to not accept it. So I think I struggle. I understand now that I struggle with acceptance. I'd rather
I
until
think
something
you were
concrete.
just in the first stage of grief.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, no, is it confirmed? No,
Yeah.
okay, life goes on. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, let me piggyback off what Uzo just said. So I was the one that broke the news to you
yeah,
last week, and I remember when we first had the conversation, and I don't know, I felt weird breaking it to you because at the time, so just for context, how this person passed away wasn't he was sick and he died or something happened. He pretty much went missing, right? So like there was no body that was found. He was missing for like a week and a half, like a week and a couple of days, right? So there was just this uncertainty in the air of like, okay, could it be that he's just missing and like nothing? That one,
yeah.
all of us were like, okay, at this point, it's been
Is
a
he
week.
looking for his phone?
Yeah, like
yeah.
what could have? I remember even telling you that like, bro, even if they say that they kidnapped him, like
Is even you get yeah.
one bandit saw him and picked him up, like, but we were just very much in the stage of denial and not wanting to accept that
Mhm.
because it doesn't seem real. It's like
Mhm.
how
From
is
where to
somebody that
where,
you just spoke to a couple of days ago,
bro?
like the day it happened, we had an event, right?
Mhm.
Our boy's birthday was that day, and he was supposed to be there. Um, he didn't come, but we didn't think anything of it because
Mhm.
he's an adult now. Like if he didn't want to come again, like we didn't think anything, and then we heard the next day. So it was very like difficult just accepting. But I think one of the big things for me that I have been dealing with is the moving on part. Like everything I've done since that day I found out has made me feel guilty. Like I went to a concert. I felt so much guilt being there.
Mhm.
Everything I post, any match I
Yeah.
watch, any even me eating, like I just feel guilty because it feels like
Why are you leaving?
why am I like
Yeah.
me and like bro, this is your guy. That's
Somebody that you see, bro.
he's like why am I the one that is here? Why like
Yeah.
how? So yeah, it's been a very difficult like couple of days like you said, but yeah, we're going to talk more about it. But you are sure right? Are you sure you're
I'm
okay?
okay now. I'm okay.
Yeah, like Uzo has kind of like he has been taking this very hard. I'll be honest, and I've been trying my best even on this episode. That's why my shares are not coming on because I've just been trying my best to be like, okay, cool. Like let's just finish the episode and then we can cry after. One of the weird things about myself that I've always kind of like I call this weird because I don't
Yeah.
understand this is that I'm a very emotional person. I don't hide that I'm emotional, right?
Mhm.
But for some reason, I don't cry. Like I cry maybe once in 2 years.
Not lie.
Like I don't cry. Like I could be going through the most traumatic experience and I will not cry.
That's
And it,
crazy.
it pisses me off so much because it's like sometimes I feel it
You
like I
feel it,
want
yeah.
to like this thing they pay me,
You
I
think
want
go the
to
boy,
cry, but
yeah.
like nothing is coming out.
That's
And
but very opposite in that one. My stars call me in Kiros Ivanus. You know,
they take you to the cry.
bro. Bro, a small thing like this, but I don't buckets.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how it now happens is that I'll just be in like the most random place, doing the most random thing. It could be me driving, it could be being in the shower, it could be me sleeping, and I'll just remember something, or I'll hear a song, or
Yeah.
something will just trigger something, and I'll start crying, and I will be crying. My eyes are red. There was this one time I went for a walk, and I started crying on the road. You will not even believe the song that I played. We Are the World.
What's you?
We Are the
Oh, you dey
Children.
cry for Michael
I
Jackson.
start to dey cry.
For Michael Jackson.
Bro, I was confused. I was Ekwegberi, like I was crying. So I now go back home. My eyes were red, and my dad was like, "Why are your eyes red?" I did not even know what to say because it looked like I was
You go
smoking.
smoke
Like,
Igbo.
bro, I was like, bro,
Alex
like,
Ikoku dey smoke Igbo for Banana
bro. I
Island.
was just like, nah, like something entered my eye. But the reason why I brought this up is that I will never forget one time that I was crying.
Yeah.
We were in the UK. It was my mom and I. We were both sleeping. It was in the night.
Mhm.
And bro, I just woke up and I started crying. Like I started crying. I was maybe like 12. I was weeping, or maybe like 15. Sorry, I was 15. Started weeping, and my mom is like, "What happened? Like, why did they cry
Yeah.
and everything?" And I told her, "Bro, I remember grandma. Like I had a dream and I saw my grandma in the
Yeah.
dream and I started crying. And then I think that was when I realized something about myself that
Slow burner.
it's not even so now. One of the reasons for my attachment issues and like fear of abandonment is because I don't think I have fully like healed from losing my grandma. And this woman died when I was 5. Like she died when I was 5. Like when it comes to like best friend, like the first tattoo I ever got was her birthday. Like I always said that was one thing. Like she feels like my guardian angel, like this person that like I don't do anything in my life. After I pray to God, I talk to her. So when I was 15, that was when it dawned on me that oh man, this thing, even if not 10 years after the fact that you have like bro, you can just start crying. And obviously we've talked about this episode being like about like grief and everything. So I'm asking you that what would you say is like your closest, obviously besides what we are dealing with right now, like do you have any prior experiences with grief or like losing someone or losing something that was like dear to you?
So family wise, I've not lost anybody.
Okay.
Nobody has died.
Yeah.
Will they live long?
Amen.
People born on Unko Market Day.
Amen.
Will they live long? Well, I've lost classmates.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I can say his name, but when I was in 400 level,
Yeah.
the news broke that like my boy Isiri passed away, and like it was so funny because like 1 week before,
Mm.
Isiri, I know they laugh you, but the guy he dey carry over, so they tell me say me I sign for her. I dey sign the attendance, sign the attendance. I don't know say I dey sign for person we go still write exam, bro. Like
Jesus.
I could not believe it, G.
Yeah.
Like every time, and you know, I don't want to give them props, but the school I went to, they will not remove his name from that this thing. So every time I dey sign the P, I will
Yeah.
see a guy like the thing could just my body could just you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like me, that's I think that was the first one that really like shook me, and that's when I understood that like I have an acceptance problem. I
Mm.
don't accept things.
Mm.
I don't accept. You can show me. I do what I think. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You can tell me that like just like what we're going through. If you remember, you told me that this thing happened. I would tell you, say, no, you know happen. That's the way. That's the only way I can live. You
Yeah.
understand? I will not just accept it.
Do you think that there's a root cause for that? Like, why do you
I don't.
think?
Cause me, I'm not going to lie. It's like left that school. I kept signing. I
Really?
signed it.
You said 400 levels, like a year after.
Till I left. I signed. I kept signing it till that course finished. I was signing his name.
So I'm going to ask you the
You
question
have
again.
100% attendance.
Attendance. Like, I'm going to ask you again. Do you think there's a reason why you struggle with acceptance? Because like you're not alone with that. There are people like that that it's not even as per they are in the first stage of like just denial. Like you know
Yeah.
how there are stages of grief now. Some people they will stay on that denial. Like I think I'm asking you like why do you think you
I
struggle to
would
accept?
accept. I don't. It's just. It's a coping mechanism.
Mm,
That's the only way I can cope. Because the moment I accept reality,
yeah,
the moment I like sit down and say, "Oh yeah,
this
you
person don't
don't,"
go. Yeah,
I would. I handle things very. I'm not. I'm not a. I'm not a chill guy. Let me
yeah.
just put it that way. If I feel something, I'm an extremist.
Mm,
It's either I'm there or I'm not there.
mm,
So if I feel the thing, like, it gets to me really bad. Like obviously, people on YouTube that listen to this on YouTube or that watch this on YouTube, sorry, will see that like in the early stages,
yeah.
I was not okay. You get what I'm saying? Like it's in they knock me with you guys say they shook me knife.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me to just continue living for the time being,
Yeah.
I'd rather not just accept it. I'd rather just be acting like you're still there. I will
Mm-hmm.
never speak about you in past tense. Like,
Avoid.
do you get what I'm saying? I feel even they laugh your team. Like, go still the text you say, you get. That's just how I can live for the time being.
That's sending text one. So I would say that for the last week, I've been sending that our guy TikTok. So I see they send out. I see they
So
send
you
out.
said video too.
I see they send out TikTok. Man, like bro, I'll just see something. I'll just be like, this is what I would normally send him.
Yeah.
Like I will still send it. Just lucky with the hopes that one day
One day you go just
he
reply,
will
you
just
say,
respond. Like bro, like I want to like the first day that we had no sorry the next day guy, I was just sleeping. Like I almost OD'd on melatonin that day. I will not lie. Like I was taking my so I would sleep and I would wake up and they would just
everything,
tell me na
everything is a
dream.
dream. Yeah.
Bro, guy, I was sleeping. Bro,
Denial, bro.
I could not believe it. And I did talk about like the moving on thing and just how like guilty like I have been feeling and everything.
Mhm.
In terms of like the acceptance part, do you think how do you think to you is the right way of moving on when you lose somebody?
And I think, let me just put it this way. I think the beginning part of the
Yeah,
obviously we because of how emotional I got, we had to cut it.
yeah.
But I think funny enough, I don't like that it was on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But that moment was the moment I accepted it.
Mm.
Because that was the first time I actually
Broke down.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That that was my I still cannot process it still, but like that was my acceptance. Okay, it don't happen. You
Yeah.
get I cannot even answer your question because I don't
Yeah.
still know how I feel it. You get
Yeah.
it's still the body still around my body, but yeah. For moving on, I don't know because like now after this recording, I have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Going to work, I don't know how watching football will be like again
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not laughing or calling him Gittins.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's now that guy. If he enters if he plays for my team, I'll be very
Yeah.
yeah. So
I mean, at the end of the day, like I don't think that there is one right way to move on. I think obviously people experience grief in different ways. People experience things differently, and I think the moving on part is one of the sad realities of being an adult. Like I didn't tell them at work what happened because if I say for work, they don't they look me funny, and I only mean my leg break and this like this. So I feel like they are looking at me like I've been using excuses not to
Yeah.
come to work. So I was just like, let me
Let
not
me
tell you
just
this
leave.
one. But
Yeah.
now, even myself, I will look at myself like I did
Yeah.
lie. So I said I wasn't going to tell you. So when I was at work, like I felt like a shadow of myself.
Mhm.
But everything I just was doing was just making me feel weird because it was like, bro, I should not be here now. Like, we can't like be this. But yeah, I just think that there's no general like rule of moving on. I think one thing I just decided upon myself is just honoring and respecting like who
Yeah.
he was and who like I would want him to be in my life till tomorrow. So for example, I'm not going to organize an event and not have him in mind because this nigga was always at my every street and request party it
It
was
was
there.
there. Yeah.
Never asked me for guest list once.
Once.
He always buy tickets. Like I get this for you. This is
But
somebody
we don't
that
have to
thought,
tell him.
eh?
Before the episode, we'll put the episode 10 a.m. in the
Mm.
morning. But like 10:14, he's already tweeting about it.
He's already
And I'm
commenting.
like, he's tweeting about like, Uzor does not
Yeah.
know. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, man.
Bro, like, yeah.
Yeah, man. And the sad reality is that life just moves on. I wish that like sometimes I have like a weird like opinion on death, and I don't know if I can say it, but I just sometimes feel like I hate when people say, "Oh, this person is in a better place. Everything happens for a reason." Like all those, like I'm praying to God nobody says that shit to me because I feel like I can slap the person. Like, what do you mean by everything happens for a reason? Like
Bro, this is, I know people will say Uzor has come again, but this is the kind of situation where the church.
you don't come. Oh God,
Bro, guy, you will see, you go there, you say, you woke up this morning with your nostrils. You can raise your hand. You can do like this. You can do
some
like
people
this.
did not wake
They
up
can
this
do like some people
morning.
don't wake up this morning, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Thank the Lord that you're in the sanctuary, not the mortuary, brother.
I said no, I was not going to laugh for you.
Like, you think this is the time? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you woke up this morning, no cancer, no diabetes, no diarrhea. So the people that have you should be grateful. So the people that have it, they should be ungrateful. Like, what kind of wordplay do we pass down in? Like, I feel like why it's very, maybe I'm too sensitive, I'm too woke or whatever, bro. I understand. But like there's sensitivity in that P.
But it's not just the church though. I think it's just a general African.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying. It's
sentiment.
the Nigeria, but I don't know about Africa, but where me I come from, Nigeria, it's a oh, you should be grateful P, or oh, your own is even small self.
Yeah.
My own is not small. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, brother. But I said my voice don't come back. We're ready for this episode.
Yeah, I guess you're still back.
Bro, like, come on now. Like, I perfectly understand what KP is saying because like in the bid to console you or try and like, make you feel more comfortable, you're kind of reversing it. So like you're what's that word again? It's counterproductive when you are saying using some certain lingo to like try and comfort somebody because you are saying rubbish.
But like,
for
okay,
lack of better words.
What you just said now is a perfect way to segue to what I was going to ask you. Like, imagine if I was like, as I'm your guy like this, and you didn't know this person that passed away. Like, you didn't know him. You just heard of him. But I'm going through it. It's like, what do you think is like the best way to console a friend?
So my dad taught me something at a very young age, and that word has stuck with me for life. He said the best thing you can do for people in their times of grief or anything negative is just be there.
Word.
You get what I'm saying? Like, obviously we are very close friends. We've had, just like, I'm not saying anything, but when we're having that conversation on Friday when we're coming, like, sometimes just you don't have to say anything, just be there.
Just be there. Just be present.
It's not the time for you to be opening your mouth to be saying, but what's it? Just be there. You understand what I'm saying? It has worked for me, like, since I was 5, since my dad told me that word. It's not the time to be trying to be, just be there. Let them feel what they are feeling while you are there. Let them just know that, like,
I did for
you're
you.
there for
I
them.
did
Do you
for you.
understand? You don't. Do you get? If you
Mm.
don't have anything
There's nothing to
there's nothing
say.
to
There's
say.
nothing.
It's some kind,
What do you
like if
want
I
to
don't know the
say?
guy now and you're
Yeah.
going through it, the only thing I can do is, bro, am I carry you go Saigon?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go? And just to let you crash out and just sit down and watch.
Bullshit.
There
Like,
is
well, there's
nothing
nothing
what do you
like.
want to say?
What does the person want to hear? Like, what are you want to say? I think some people just always become overbearing. They want to become.
Yeah, they
I
want
can
to be
save
yeah.
you. I can save you from this pain that you are
Brother,
in.
let people feel or go through their emotions. Like but we had one fight. Me and KP had one fight. Not fight, but like this some days ago. And then I was telling you that you should allow me vex my vex. Sometimes just allow people, just allow them they roll for ground. Just leave them. That's what they be.
These guys they bring private. That's not water food. Those are they crash. I say, guy, calm down,
Okay.
now, bro.
No, don't tell them to calm down. Just let them. Allow them.
After he said, I just saw you now.
Yeah,
The
just
vex,
leave it.
the vex. I
He
don't
will
fear
come back.
you.
He will come back to you. Don't worry. Just allow him feel what. Because if you don't allow him and you're trying to, the person will still do it.
Yeah.
But at this time now, it will not be double because you do
So,
not allow him complete his thing.
yeah. Somebody tweeted one thing that there are some things that you can never understand until you experience it. They say relation like heartbreak is
Yeah.
one of them. Until you actually go through it, it's just going to be like hearsay for you. Your friend they go through heartbreak, you just, but now babe, now why they cry? All of that. Second one is losing somebody, especially a parent. Like
Yeah.
obviously, we're talking about this our guy, all of that. Like I know some people in the last 2 years that I'm not going to lie. I feel like I failed them as a friend because I did not know how to handle them. A close friend of yours loses their mom. Like what? Like I just always feel so like shitty because it's like, yeah, you've moved on. Yeah, like you're fine now, but like, bro, like I cannot get over the fact that my auntie, like your mom, she is gone. Like, and it's over some dumb shit. Like, especially in that stupid Nigeria, you hear somebody's mom. Like, I lost one of my aunties last year. She had just come out from the UK. She was going to the market or something, and a car just ran out over and ran away. Like this is my family member, oh. But like when I got the news, I did not know what to say because it's like this is not somebody that was sick. This is not someone like it's just somebody was stupid and just took a life like that, and that is this. Like there is no they'll say we'll get justice. They'll send the person to
Not
prison.
in
It's
Nigeria.
like okay, you send the person to prison. Okay, that will not bring the person back.
Mhm.
And it's just like stupid shit like that. I'm just like, how do you console somebody like that? So, like you said, just be there. Obviously, that is like the number one rule. But I just think, man, like the topic of losing somebody, like I think people who can relate to it, like they've experienced it, like they know how to deal with each other, right? For somebody that has never dealt with it before, too, you are so far removed from the thing. Like you're just like, bro, you can't even understand it.
Mhm.
Like if you see some, like when I have a couple of friends that like whenever they lost somebody, like they completely change. Like they completely change. Like either someone that was like extroverted before becomes the most introverted person, doesn't go out again,
Yeah.
just because to them it's like, what thing I did do for this life
Yeah.
again, that type of thing. How do you console that kind of person? Like you're literally seeing your friend change, like, and you can't do anything. So I think some
You
people
just
just
have to understand.
yeah, you understand, but some
Yeah.
people just can't like they can't just come to terms that like, bro, they can't help. Like especially when you are you're someone that likes to help people.
Yeah.
There's nothing. One of the things I hate is when my guy is going through something and I cannot help. Like when somebody is going through like heavy sakpa, for example, they heavy sakpa, and I know if you say take this 1 million, go buy biscuits. Like me, if they go through my own sakpa, how can I help you? So I think general rule is just be there. But let's actually talk to the people. Like, do you guys? How do I even phrase this question?
The same way you phrased it for me.
Like like what would you say besides obviously being there, what is one thing that you think is a rule of thumb when it comes to like being there for somebody who lost somebody in your life? It could be a friend, a sibling, a co-worker, just somebody that you know that lost somebody. How do you like deal with helping them? Some people say that they will be sending them podcasts to listen to, like they will tell them to read books.
They will just be looking at bro.
Not only book, but like in terms of like friendship now. I remember one time in December, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Or was it? Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2023.
Was it? I can't remember. I just know it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
That you called me. I'm trying not to laugh, but you called me and you were like sending like, I didn't pick up the call because I was busy. Then you now sent me one long message saying, I appreciate you, my bro. I love you.
Guy,
I was like, question they do this one.
guy,
Like, what are you? What's
I
happened?
sent it to you, my group chat, bro. Everybody that like was my friend at the time. So this was it was last year. It was
Okay, it was
2024.
last year. Okay, yeah.
2024. We already done the blueprint for starting this pod,
Mm,
done everything. So we're going to start in January
yeah,
after my birthday, and then I was going to work. So it just got cold. So we just got the first icy
nice
road.
day.
Snow had not started falling, but it was so cold that the roads froze.
Mm-hmm.
So it was ice on the roads. So if you were using normal tires, you would glide. So I was going to work, and then I was turning on the express. Now, Windsor roads, if you guys don't know, they don't have those barricades that like barricade the roads that you
Mm.
hit. Is as I was turning in, there's grass here, grass here. So if you turn
Now
anyhow,
bush you dey enter.
your car will somersault and glory be to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
We were turning, all of a sudden, this lost control of the driver lost control of the steering. I just the hear as in I was we were the car just the turning on you, just the go, just the go, just the
I
go.
don't even
Guy,
know what happened to the
I don't
car.
know what happened to the car.
I don't turn you on
Bro,
you.
I was holding the thing. Guy, I was Jesus,
Were you
Jesus.
holding
Me,
the?
this thing now. I said, go that big. Now, so I could go. I was like, go that big, I beg. Because, bro, I don't miss my morning prayers. I say, God, I said, I beg you this morning. I think, I beg you, I beg. I did take up beg God. Bro, my life was literally, I was looking at my life torn. Like, bro, the car just stopped. And the tire, let's say this is the, this thing, the tire stopped somewhere like here.
Mm.
Like, bro, if the tire moved at least 0.2 millimeters out,
Mm-hmm.
na bush for deal. And like nobody knew. Guy, I was there. I was just like,
Your life actually flashed
guy,
in
like
front
my
of your
life
eyes.
was there. Guy, I don't even understand how we just mustered the courage to just, still go to work. I went to work, we opened my laptop, I moved all my meetings to the next week. I told my boss what happened. He's like, you know what, just go home. I went home, picked up my phone, texted my father, my mom, everybody that meant something to me. And I was telling them I love them. That thing I
Mm-hmm.
was sent to you. Because, like, brother, I could have died this morning.
Mm-hmm. Would.
I remember saying to you, I was like, bro, so now so we for no start this podcast, bro. I saw we for not do this thing. Like, bro, I started tweeting stuff like, guy, just do what you have to do. Like,
I
bro,
woke up. I said, wait to do this one. Wait one. If he just send
guy,
me. I was actually concerned because imagine your guy sending you long paragraph. You now check Twitter. He say, this life is
guy,
just one.
just love one, oh, bro. If you love something, just do it. Even if you have Techno P6, start like that.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, just do what you want to do. Like, don't leave this world not doing what you want to do. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, do what you have to do, bro. Like, I was on some guy. That thing, genuinely speaking, changed my mindset. You know me now. I mean, I don't go out. I'm always inside. But like this summer, I've come outside every weekend just because of that
One experience.
last year. And I'm like, no, I've never actually enjoyed summer.
So
You know what? This
so
summer,
God
I will
save
be outside.
God save your life. You know, go church. You go club. Can you see this boy?
See, this person will tell I love how you carry me to the club.
Can you see this boy? You dey beg God.
Bro, I
Make
dey
he
go
save
church.
you.
Bro, I went to guy. That time my manager said I should go. I went home. I just as I dey go home, self, I didn't even think say the walk home was like 5 hours. I say I go waka the waka. I don't want to guy. I dey fear car. Bro, as I enter the Uber, I say, guy, I beg, drive this
Speed
thing.
limits.
It's not even speed limit. Go half of the speed limit. Maybe they want, maybe they beg us. Bro, it was very. But this summer, you just taught me that like to live.
Yeah.
I've never lived. For people that know me before, obviously you do. I don't even come out. I know they party. I know they do anything. I could just dey watch my football. But like this summer, I've been everywhere. Everybody is sick of my face, bro. Like, I've been.
You've been outside.
I've been outside.
Is that your closest near death experience?
That's my only near death experience.
Me, I don't think I've had like, bro, with the kind of lifestyle I have had many, but they're not actual like anything close to you. It's just me being in like dangerous environments, but there's this one time I know that you did speak about somebody that let's rejoice that it's not you type of
Yeah.
thing. But I can't lie, man. There was a day, there was something that happened that made me think like that one time. This was like 2019. Um, it was summer, and then there was this like birthday party that was coming up. Everybody was talking about this party, like it was going to be the party of the summer and everything. So that was when I seriously take pictures. So they booked me to come and take photos at the party now. So I went to work that day normal. It was a Wednesday, I think. I went to work. So in my head is like, okay, I'm coming back home to get my camera, freshen up, and I'm going to go. I already told my mom I'm working tonight, everything. I don't know why. I don't understand what happened, but I go home and I crashed. I fell asleep
Yeah.
and I woke up the next morning. I missed like my phone, missed call, missed call. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? As far they've booked me to come and take pictures, they find me. I say, wait, why did I sleep? I woke up. Now, so it was I obviously saw the missed calls and I opened Instagram and I started seeing RIP, RIP, RIP. I say, who be RIP? Apparently, the person with the do birthday is boyfriend. I can't remember who, but somebody in the place, gang guys, they came and they shot, boom, boom,
No
boom,
lie.
and the guy died.
No lie.
In Windsor.
No
Yeah,
lie.
bro.
And you're supposed to
I
photograph
was
that
supposed
really.
to be at that event and I slept. Like I would have been there if I did not sleep. Bro,
When I got the safe person. No.
like it's not like if I was there,
Yeah.
guy, it could have been me. They could have said, now him they find but this one say I don't like how they look. You know how people
Yeah.
they always hate me now. They could just add me to the bro. I had to tell my mom, see you, bro, like I don't I went to work the next day and like they were already it was news, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, which one are small city? Which
Yeah.
one will be
Very
gang? So everybody
gang
knew
for Windsor.
about
Okay.
bro, they came from Toronto.
Oh, fair.
Came from Toronto and they popped the guy. And I was just like, bro, man, he's narrow. Like some people have like worse like experiences, but we don't know how many times God has protected us
To
from
be
like
fair.
calamity.
You know this thing you're talking about now, yeah?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like when they delay somebody's flight,
Yeah.
if you've been in airport spaces, you'll be hearing stuff like, maybe God is protecting something from somebody, something I heard. We heard a lot of stuff like that, or there is hold up, or there is something that is not, or somebody's wasting your time.
Mhm.
And like you now pass the road, or you guys now the person finally comes out and you pass the road and you see that like if you were there a little bit earlier, you could have been caught.
There's a
You get what I'm
theory. I can't
saying?
remember. You guys remind me something milk theory. Shit, I
don't
can't
know.
remember it. The concept is that like in the morning you're making breakfast and
Yeah.
then you pour your milk and it spills and then you are cleaning
Crying
it.
over spilled milk.
No. You're like cussing, you're angry that we can like it's morning and you're on your way to work, you're rushing, you now clean the milk and it makes you 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Then you're angry and then you go on with your day and then you find out that earlier in the day, the routes that you passed,
Yeah.
there was
Something
an
happened.
accident or
Yeah.
something. That is the milk theory. Essentially, like it's not obviously a proven thing, but like people believe that thing so much that almost the smallest inconvenience that ruined your day maybe have been saving you from something. You could have been the one in that car, you could have been the one at that event, you could have been the one on the boat. So like just it could have been you, but you don't know the elements of the universe that just saved you from it. God
just delayed you.
sometimes you will fall asleep safe. You don't know say that sleep wey you dey sleep dey prevents you
protect you,
from
yeah.
calamity. Sometimes you won't go out, your car no dey start. You're angry, you're irritated, but you don't know what could have happened on the road.
Everybody even has different responses. Like me, my own response to that was I will start living.
Mhm.
I will leave. I will be outside. I will
Mhm.
leave. I will
Mhm.
not be, just sitting down and be eating. Some people's own, they will not. They even make them worse.
How?
Like some people, they will just be like, "I'm not entering car again. I'm not going anywhere again."
Yeah.
You get what I'm
It's
saying? It's
PTSD
very,
now.
very. I'm not doing this thing again.
Yeah.
Simple. And they will, if they were already bad, they are now worse because now something has now even they see it has even solidified why they
Their
were
fears.
thinking like that exactly. So
Some people will never. I have some friends that will never go on a boat. Never. Like no matter the vibes, they will never go on a boat. Like I'm gonna say, bro, the boats. We know they enter the water now. Like now vibes, they never, bro. And obviously, you
you have
understand
to
why they have
understand,
those
yeah.
fears, but almost at the end of the day, man, like Uzo said, let's just leave, man. This
Yeah,
life,
just yeah, leave.
this life is very fragile.
Because
Everything
bro,
can just go one time like this, and
0.2 millimeters is what saved my life, bro.
bro, you
Just
never know.
bro,
Your friend that you have beefing with over, say they don't like your Instagram photo, you can't dey beef am. This is not the
it's no
time, oh.
time,
Because
bro.
bro, like this thing made me deep something. God forbid I'm beefing with somebody and that person now dies. I will never recover from it. It's like we end like you left with us on bad terms and you're my guy.
Bro, that oh, thank you for that for this talk. That this thing, me and my dad fought the day before. I went when I was telling him I love him and everything. He said, "What happened?" I said, "Daddy, don't worry. You
I
are right. I
forgive
forgive
you.
you. I beg, just anything, just do anything when you like. Want to, I forgive you. Don't worry, like, bro. Call that person, bro. Tell them you love. I forgive them. This life,
Hmm.
nothing did this life, bro.
Hmm.
Nothing did this
Hmm.
life.
But at the same time, though, like obviously we're talking about it from the adulting point of view, and like we talked about moving on. How do you get over the? Let's say you are that friend that you ended shit on bad terms, and the person passed away. Like, how do you get over the guilt of, oh, I should have reached out, oh, I could have spoken to this person the day before, like things like that. How do you get over something like that? Because I can't imagine the guilt that some people will be feeling. Like, oh, no, say with the people. I never called him in 6 months.
So I know somebody personally
Mm-hmm.
that was not close personally. Like this person is very, very close to me. Was she and her dad did not talk for like years. Like they were not on very good terms,
Mhm.
and like the dad died.
Shit.
Yeah, like it was a very I'm not your father type, leave me alone type thing, and the dad died, and then we were at church one day, and like they were talking about something like we're talking about now, and then they did that thing. You know what they do in our church? They started. They would say, write your question and send it to the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then the question this my friend wrote was, how do you forgive somebody, or how do you let this exact question that you asked you, how do you let go of somebody that you know that is dead, or
Mm-hmm.
how do you forgive that person? And the answer that I'm going to give now was the answer they give, which is forgive yourself. Do you understand? You cannot hold yourself to the what did that person even say, Seth? Don't they? You cannot hold yourself to you react or you reacting the way you reacted when you do not know better. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like forgive yourself, then forgive that person.
Hmm.
That's just I don't know.
Easy to talk.
Easily they sweet for mouth.
Easy
You
to
get that
talk.
kind of thing because bro, the thing will just be bang for your head. So I
Like,
don't know.
I won't even lie. Even some people that I like my enemies now. Like, I was like, bro, if I hear that this person passed away, how would I react? Like, this is someone that I genuinely hate, but like at some point, this person was important to me. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
you don't want anybody to die, but like, am I going to smile? Am I going to like? Who is your think of somebody that you hate?
I know
If you hate that
the
tomorrow, a
person
person.
did this room safe.
I won't say his name, but you guys know who we're talking about. Almighty Production. I beg you, make we know you
I beg
production and
go.
our knowledge. I beg you. Production, you know they go anywhere in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Anyhow, this was a very interesting episode. Obviously, like we already gave you the disclaimer. So if you made it to this part of the episode, thank you for listening. There were zero jokes on this episode, and it was zero jokes from here. Some people were still cracking joke, but like thank you guys for coming to this episode and listening, making it to the end. Um, just a general PSA to remind you of like things we spoke about. Like grief is different for everybody. Everybody handles grief differently. Just because person A is crying and person B is not crying does not mean that person B is not feeling
Exactly.
what the person A is feeling. Even earlier today, before we started filming, when you said something and production started laughing about what happened, and you kind of like ticked off, oh, why
Why they laugh?
why they
No, I
laugh?
thought it was because that one I was not even thinking of as why is he laughing on the subject. Because I said it today, my voice already started cracking.
Mm-hmm.
So it was clear that I was about to start pouring.
Yeah.
So I
And
was
then he
like,
started
I
laughing.
thought he was laughing at me. So yeah.
Yeah, but our manager and I kind of understood why he was laughing because apparently, I don't know if it's scientifically proven, but there are some people that they laugh when they hear that somebody died. I don't. It sounds insane, no, but it's true. For those that watch Modern Family, you guys know the character. What's her name? Glory. No, what's the mom's name? what was the mom's name? Phil and Claire. Yeah, Claire had a
I know even they watch out. So
yeah, there was a running gag in the show that whenever like they tell her that, oh, like for example, they told her that her mom died and she starts to laugh. Everybody look and say, you they Chris.
yeah,
But like it's a running gag in that they're just something like that's how they handle.
grief. Even one video on Twitter that is out was out some weeks back of this girl. It was not on Twitter. It was on TikTok. I saw it of this girl that like was doing the last rites of with her dad in the casket, and then she was saying her dad is
Back of their
unboxing in the cascata dizzy or something. So uh,
and people were
people were
insulting her
insulting. That's what I'm
that
saying. People were insulting about like that is the way she can cope.
that
Like,
is her father. You cannot feel
do you
the
get
like
you
bro.
want to feel you want to do you think he's paying you more than he's paying her?
Like bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
people like some people they will scrape their head. They will say they know they keep hair again.
Yeah.
Some people get tattoo on their forehead saying, "Oh,
When you just die there, let
like
them
so,
feel like they're in control.
like bro, like even like that popular couple on
Yeah.
social media that lost their child and they kind of just moved on. They make their content.
Yeah.
They mention it. They don't hide the fact. And obviously, you see some people in the comments that this
And they even make, jokes and
they make
everything,
jokes about it. Yeah.
Like, and people in the comments will be feeling like the thing you pain them. Like, bro,
Like,
you're
bro,
not in this situation.
like even some people they just go to dark humor. Like bro, like iCarly now.
I know I can, yeah.
Sam in iCarly. She's a writer now. She wrote one book called "I'm Glad My Mom Died." That's it's the best.
I'm not laughing.
You guys saw him laughing. He said, "I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing." The name of the book is "I'm Glad My Mom Died" or something like that, and it's essentially about how her relationship with her mom was horrible and like when the mom passed away. This one no be outside. This one she was happy
Yeah.
and she wrote a book on it. So like people just go through grief differently. People go through things different. So allow your friend that may be going through, even if you're listening to this episode in 10 years, we hope that everything that we spoke about, you kind of like picked one or two things, like let people feel things. If you are the one going through the thing, allow yourself feel what you are feeling. Don't shove the emotions down. Don't try to be the hardest guy in the room and act like what you are going through is not real. Like let yourself feel things. If you want to cry, just make sure that you have like a good support system that can, if you're a nigga, you want a form, I don't cry. Don't be like me, please cry. It's good, it's not a bad thing to cry. Yeah, man, and yeah, also check on your friends, man. Like I hate being the guy to say this because I hate when people say, "Oh, life is so short." Check up on you. When you were saying, I just say, "Are you? Oh, check up on your friend."
Don't worry now. By the time when your own turn, you go see.
My own, not God forbid.
No, God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid.
But yeah,
But like you said, that thing is real. So some things are rather experienced than explained. There's no amount of explanation I want to give you now.
Yeah.
Until you do you. Like, you know that time I used to say that, like, because you never do you now, what advice for your man? No worry. When you do you,
go do me now. Why they
no. Like if you do you now, that no you like you know what I'm trying to say.
Me.
You know what I'm trying to say now. No you obviously, but like it's until it happens to you that you understand.
You just even me remember something. And I find it so funny that we both did not mention this experience.
Well,
I can't lie. There's a day that I was driving and God took the steering wheel. You know the song Jesus Take the Wheel. This one, like that is what happened. We were coming back from Toronto, Uzor and I, and somebody was in the back seat. Bro, for like 30 minutes, we were bantering church niggas. We did insult church niggas. We were guys, that car, like we if you did not know us, you would think that it's like we just insult church guys, like people that go to church, like hyper religious people.
Yeah.
I swear to Almighty God, 5 minutes later, I'm in the middle lane. So there are 3 lanes. I'm in the middle lane. There's a truck, a big truck, like a trailer to our right, and a truck behind us. Tell me why the truck starts coming into our lane. Now I'm scared that
you cannot go back, cannot go front.
I can't, like, it's on the highway, so a big trailer with my small car is entering my lane. Almost, so I'm trying to go to the other lane. That's why I check my kidney. The truck has already caught up. So if I go like this, I will hit the truck on the left. Truck on the right is coming. I swear to God, we were, the lines that demarcate, that is where we were. Bro, the car, bro, I was so confused. Like, it felt like they were trying to, those movies when they're trying to like sandwich, bro, 2 trucks with my small.
The guy is zigzag,
Who's on
zigzag,
this?
zigzag.
Kepi,
Jesus.
Kepi, Kepi,
Guy,
Kepi,
I don't know. Once I hold that thing,
Kepi, Kepi.
oh God,
Bro, how they do like this? How they do like this, bro?
Kepi, hold that thing.
Bro,
Hola, bro. Kepi,
guy, I did not know what to do. Bro, they don't teach you things like that in driving school, man. Like,
bro. When the car car now finally stable, I just said, what was even playing? Kese. I said, off that nonsense. Off and
Can we do
first.
not play any
Bro,
music?
I was like, first off it, God, I'm sorry. Like, bro, it was like we're not even insulting church, as it we're just like we're churching. Hey, we're saying churching. We're insulting
Oh,
hyper
no.
religious people,
Yeah.
like the people that are holier than thou, Jesus cousin.
Yeah.
Those kind of those are people we're talking about. So I beg, we will leave them alone. Bro,
Bro, I didn't
was
talk for
crazy.
like 5 minutes, man, and I just started laughing because it was just a funny situation. It was just like that was the night. I think sometimes God just
reminds you.
God cracks jokes
Yeah,
with us sometimes. He will just put you in a situation to just make you remember that hey, to make you remember that you're not in control of your body,
bro.
Like I call the shots at the end of the day. So
let me they give, let me they take.
yeah,
They
so
play.
Don't play with me. Like I've heard like so many stories about people like doing the same dumb shit I do, and it just goes wrongly for them. Like,
yeah.
bro, like this
God,
life, man.
God, the issue reminder.
Please, and another thing, please, you guys be safe. Like, we're adults now. This is not the time to be doing daredevil. This is not the time to be doing I'm a lion.
I'm a lion. Formula One.
Bro, all of you where they drift, all of you.
It's okay. Like
you go drink,
your
you go
car
they
is the fastest.
I bet you know the speed, no the chief general. We know you can speed. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Like even
the Hamilton no fast pass you.
even those guys that died on 10 million bridge.
Bro,
like
what
okay,
was
in
the
their
point?
head, I bet before the thing happened, they were feeling like the baddest niggas in the car, the way they rub their head. Oh wow, you're so fast.
But I don't know victim blame. Well, as KP say, it's not the time. It's okay. You are the fastest. All those Abuja racing, it's okay.
Please, even if it's not for yourself, do it for the people that
go mechanic. Tell the mechanic make you put like 665 exhaust for waiting. You want to nitro boost in head, like guy, I beg. Like life is too short to be doing all these things, though. Because bro, is that kind of thing is split second, though. One, Otilo, I beg.
like even like we're even going too far. Even just like drinking. I have some guys like I know that I drink and I don't hide it, but like I have some guys that I'm afraid of them. Like, bro, if you are on my Instagram, you would have seen this video. I posted it once at one of my dorms. They gave this guy Bacardi. They said we can't 1 to 10 as many shots as you can take.
Drink.
See me thinking he will just do goom. 1, 2, 3, they take the shot. Go. 10 seconds. Like I want you guys to visualize somebody gulping Bacardi in 10 seconds, and he's not like taking breaks. He's just going boom.
Which kind of thing be that?
The person in the bartender said he's gonna die. I said, please, bro, I beg.
Bro, I beg,
bro,
you guys just driving now, drinking. A lot of things, just be moderate.
Or
like,
all of you they do balloon.
Be careful, bro.
All of you they do balloon. I beg.
I beg, it's okay. It's okay. You guys should be safe. I think I'll beg you.
Please. Yeah, man. But thank you guys for coming to another episode of I Get This For You. If you have not subscribed, please kindly do that right now. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Let's make this as relatable as possible. Like you can tell us your stories. Share what you think about like any of the things we talk about grief. If you are even going through something like that, and you need someone to talk to. You can talk to Uzor and I, as you know, we also can relate on some things. And yeah, if you're listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, thank you guys for listening again. You guys already know what to do on Apple Podcasts. Please kindly leave us a review on Spotify. Give us 5 stars. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you guys for coming. You know what to do. And I remain KP.
I remain Uzor. I Get This For You, but on Come Market Day, where the vibe never stops, where the vibe never ends. I'll see you on the next episode.
Gang. Bye.